Attention modern-day Stoics, you found something truly valuable here, and it's not just another trending video or meme. If you've ever caught yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media, burdened by the stresses of today, yearning to let go more easily, or wishing to be less concerned with every minor detail, then you've come to the right place. Centuries ago, wise individuals known as the Stoics lived by principles that, surprisingly, can still teach us how to master the art of not sweating the small stuff. It's intriguing, isn't it? That ancient wisdom can still illuminate our smartphone-obsessed, caffeine-fueled lives. In the next few moments, you'll discover 10 straightforward yet profoundly transformative Stoic principles. These insights are so refreshing, they might just be the remedy for the chaos of 21st century life. If you're eager for more wisdom like this, go ahead and click that notification bell and subscribe. What's the worst that could happen? You might just gain some valuable insight. I challenge you, even dare you, to take that step. So let's get started. Additionally, I welcome you to the enlightening world of Stoicism, where ancient wisdom meets modern life, teaching us the art of staying calm and carrying on. So shall we dive in? Number 1, govern the internal, release the external. Imagine this, it's a rainy Monday morning, the most intense day of the week, and you've just prepared the perfect drink, a hot chocolate. Just as you're about to take a sip, your cat knocks it over. In the past, you might have felt disappointment, blamed your cat, or thought the universe was against you. However, here's a Stoic perspective to consider. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, as the wise Seneca once remarked. The truth is, accidents happen, cats misbehave. What's within our control, though, is how we respond. Instead of letting our minds paint a bleak picture of the day ahead, we have the power to choose to trick it, to seize whatever opportunity is given to us, not to waste time complaining about the misfortune, but immediately take advantage of the small window of time we have and make another cup of hot chocolate, focusing on solutions that are within our control without concerns. Life will continue to throw challenges our way, but our reactions are entirely within our control. So, the next time your Wi-Fi acts up during an important online call or your burger arrives cold, take a deep breath. It's not the situation itself that disturbs us, but rather our interpretation of it. Be serene, embrace tranquility or ataraxia. Ataraxia is the goal. It is not something that leads to happiness, but happiness itself. Number 2, seize the moment. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Do not let the future disturb you, for you will arrive there if you nurture your present." In the 21st century, we are constantly bombarded with notifications, and our thoughts often race faster than our internet speed. Amidst this whirlwind of activity, what do we frequently overlook? The present moment. Consider those times you strolled through a park, yet your mind was consumed with the tasks awaiting you tomorrow, or those family dinners where your thoughts drifted to past regrets and missed opportunities. The Stoics teach us that today, this very moment, is a gift. It's an opportunity to immerse ourselves fully in the here and now, to truly live rather than merely exist. When we fixate on the past or the future, we sacrifice the richness of the present. But being present is more than just paying attention. It's about fully engaging with life. It means savoring your meals, truly listening to your friends, feeling the wind on your face, and appreciating the subtleties that often go unnoticed. Imagine you're sitting by a lake, the sun setting in a cascade of colors. You have the choice to either soak in the beauty of the moment or let your mind wander to tomorrow's worries or yesterday's regrets. If you choose the former, you connect deeply with the experience, grounding yourself in a sense of peace and contentment that only the present moment can offer. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus encapsulated this idea beautifully when he said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Demanding the best means living fully in the present, making the most of every moment rather than letting them slip by unnoticed. To embrace the present moment. 1. Practice mindfulness. Engage in mindfulness exercises such as meditation, which can help train your mind to stay focused on the present. 2. Limit distractions. Create environments that minimize distractions. Turn off unnecessary notifications and allocate specific times for checking emails and social media. 3. Engage fully in activities. Whatever you are doing, give it your full attention. Whether it's a conversation with a friend, a hobby, or even a mundane task, immerse yourself completely. 4. Reflect on your day. Spend a few minutes each evening reflecting on your day. Identify moments where you were fully present and areas where you could improve. 5. Gratitude practice. Regularly take time to acknowledge and appreciate the present moment. Keep a gratitude journal to help focus on what's good in your life right now. By embracing the present, we free ourselves from the chains of past regrets and future anxieties. In the grand tapestry of life, it's the small moments, those stitched together by our presence and attention, that ultimately define our happiness. So let go of yesterday's sorrows and tomorrow's uncertainties. Cherish today, for it is in the present that we find the true essence of living. Number 3, flow with change. Ever noticed how effortlessly seasons change? Winter's frost melts to give way to spring's bloom, and summer's warmth gradually yields to autumn's crisp air. Yet, when faced with life's alterations, be it a job switch, a breakup, or a move, we often resist. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Life is ever-changing, as fluid as the river Thames. Fighting against the current is exhausting, while embracing it brings freedom. Life's nature is evolution, a constant state of flux. Just as Rome wasn't built in a day, you too are a masterpiece in progress. Every change, every twist and turn, adds a unique brushstroke to your canvas. The Stoics teach us to find peace in accepting this natural flow, understanding that change is not just inevitable, but necessary for growth and progress. Consider the metamorphosis of a butterfly. The caterpillar doesn't resist its transformation, but rather embraces it, even though it must undergo a complete dissolution of its former self within the chrysalis. This transformation is necessary for it to become a butterfly, capable of flight and new beginnings. Similarly, in our lives, every significant change is an opportunity for metamorphosis. It's a chance to shed old layers and emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with our true selves. Take, for instance, the story of a man who loses his job unexpectedly. Initially, this change might seem like a catastrophe, a source of immense stress and uncertainty. However, as he begins to explore new opportunities, he discovers a passion for teaching that he had never considered before. This new path not only brings him fulfillment, but also allows him to positively impact the lives of others. What initially seemed like a setback became a redirection towards something greater and more meaningful. Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic philosopher, reminds us, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By shifting our mindset and viewing change as an integral part of life's grand design, we open ourselves to endless possibilities. Every change is a chapter in our personal narrative, contributing to the richness and depth of our experience. To embrace change: 1. Cultivate flexibility. Develop the ability to adapt to new circumstances. Flexibility allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. 2. Practice acceptance. Acknowledge that change is a fundamental aspect of life. Instead of resisting, practice acceptance and view each change as an opportunity for growth. 3. Reflect on past changes. Look back on previous changes in your life. Reflect on how they have shaped you and what positive outcomes emerged from them. 4. Set new goals. When faced with change, set new goals that align with your current situation. This can help you focus on the future and create a sense of direction. 5. Seek support. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who encourage you to embrace change and offer guidance during transitions. By accepting change as an inherent part of life, we align ourselves with the natural order of the universe. Embrace the unexpected detours, for they are part of the grand design that shapes who we are and who we are meant to become. Let go of the fear and resistance, and find peace in the knowledge that every change brings with it the potential for a new beginning, a fresh perspective, and a deeper understanding of life's ever-evolving journey. Number 4. Free yourself from the need for external validation. In today's world, where every like, share, and comment holds immense influence over our self-esteem, it's easy to become dependent on external approval. However, reflect on this wisdom from Epictetus. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. It's peculiar, isn't it? that we let small icons on a screen control our emotions and sense of worth. Stoicism encourages us to seek validation from within. Self-worth should be measured by our personal values, actions, and character, not by online popularity. So when your post doesn't get the expected engagement or someone leaves a negative comment, remember, your worth is not determined by public opinion. You are your own judge. Consider the story of Sarah, a gifted artist who frequently shares her work on social media. Despite dedicating herself to her art, she finds herself constantly checking her phone for likes and comments. One day, her latest piece gets little attention, leading to self-doubt and disappointment. Reflecting on the Stoic principle of inner validation, Sarah realizes her worth as an artist is not defined by likes. Instead, it's found in her love for creativity, her commitment to improving her skills, and the joy she experiences in artistic expression. This understanding helps Sarah break free from the need for external validation, bringing her a newfound sense of confidence and satisfaction in her work. As Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By letting go of external validation and developing a mindset rooted in self-awareness and inner strength, we free ourselves from external pressures and discover genuine contentment in the richness of our own being. Number 5. Embrace the natural cycles of life. Loss is a part of life that everyone experiences, whether it's something as small as a favorite hoodie, a cherished memory, or as significant as the passing of a loved one. Marcus Aurelius poignantly observed, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." In the vast ecosystem of existence, everything follows its natural course and season. Trees shed their leaves in autumn, only to bloom anew in spring. Similarly, life presents us with endings and beginnings, each carrying its own lessons and shaping us into who we are. Rather than clinging to what once was, Stoicism encourages us to recognize and embrace life's impermanence. This philosophy calls us to live fully, love deeply, and let go gracefully. Each sunset, after all, is just a prelude to a new sunrise, bringing with it a fresh start and new opportunities. Consider the story of David, who lost his longtime job due to company downsizing. Initially, David was devastated. He felt a deep sense of loss and uncertainty about his future. However, upon reflecting on Stoic principles, he realized that this loss was simply a change and an opportunity for new growth. Instead of lamenting what was gone, he began to appreciate the chance to explore new avenues and passions that he had previously neglected. David enrolled in a course he had always been interested in, and soon he started a new career that brought him immense satisfaction and joy. This transition taught him the value of embracing life's natural cycles and finding potential in every change. The well-known phrase by Epictetus that we mentioned earlier also aligns very well here with the meaning of our story, which is, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote encapsulates the essence of how we should perceive and handle loss and change. By accepting that change is a natural and essential part of life, we can navigate through difficult times with grace and resilience. Instead of resisting or fearing change, we can learn to flow with it, finding peace and strength in the knowledge that every end is just a new beginning in disguise. Life is a continuous journey of transitions. Each phase, whether it brings joy or sorrow, is temporary and gives way to the next. By understanding and accepting this, we can better appreciate the fleeting beauty of every moment. In doing so, we honor the cycle of life, living fully in the present and gracefully moving forward when the time comes to let go. Number 6, embrace growth in adversity. Life is riddled with challenges. Whether it's dealing with a difficult boss, financial struggles, or the frustrations of daily commute delays, adversity seems to lurk around every corner. It's natural to feel frustrated or wish for an easier path. But as Seneca wisely noted, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Imagine adversity as a personal gym session for your soul. Just as physical exercise builds strength, facing challenges builds resilience and character. Instead of asking, "Why me?" when hurdles arise, consider asking, "What can I learn from this?" Every adversity presents an opportunity for growth. It's all a matter of perspective. If the Stoics were present today, they would likely encourage us to face challenges head-on, embracing them as opportunities for personal development and growth. Consider the story of Maya, who faced a significant setback when her business venture failed. Initially devastated, Maya felt defeated and unsure of her next steps. However, drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy, Maya decided to view this adversity as a chance for growth rather than a defeat. She reflected on Marcus Aurelius's words, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." With this mindset, Maya began to assess what went wrong and identify valuable lessons from the experience. She learned about resilience, adaptability, and the importance of perseverance in the face of challenges. Armed with newfound wisdom and determination, Maya embarked on a new entrepreneurial endeavor. This time, she approached it with a deeper understanding of the potential obstacles and a mindset focused on growth rather than fear of failure. Despite the initial setback, Maya's resilience and ability to seek growth in adversity ultimately led her to greater success and fulfillment. Here we have another point in the philosophy of our content, where the famous phrase by Epictetus, which we mentioned earlier, fits perfectly and, in combination with how the text unfolds, reveals a different philosophical aspect along with it, namely that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, we can cultivate strength, resilience, and wisdom, transforming adversity into a catalyst for personal development and fulfillment. Number 7. Grow inner treasures. In an era dominated by flashy Instagram feeds and the constant display of material wealth, it's easy to fall into the trap of equating happiness with possessions. However, as Seneca astutely observed, it's not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. True wealth transcends material possessions. It lies in the contentment of the soul, the richness of experiences, and the treasure trove of memories we accumulate over a lifetime. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying life's luxuries, the Stoics caution against becoming enslaved by them. Consider the story of Alex, a successful businessman who spent years climbing the corporate ladder in pursuit of wealth and status. He acquired all the trappings of success, luxurious cars, designer clothes, and a sprawling mansion. Yet despite his outward affluence, Alex felt an inner emptiness. In a moment of reflection, Alex stumbled upon the wisdom of Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Inspired by these words, Alex embarked on a journey to cultivate inner riches. He began to prioritize experiences over possessions, spending quality time with loved ones, traveling to new destinations, and immersing himself in meaningful pursuits. As he embraced a simpler, more fulfilling lifestyle, Alex discovered a profound sense of contentment and fulfillment that had eluded him in his pursuit of material wealth. He realized that true abundance lies in the depth of human connection, the beauty of nature, and the richness of the human experience. In the end, it's not the possessions we accumulate, but the stories we create, the relationships we cherish, and the moments we savor that truly enrich our lives. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. By cultivating inner riches, we can find lasting joy and fulfillment, independent of external circumstances. Number 8, accept your path of fate. Understanding and accepting fate is not about blindly resigning to whatever happens, but rather about aligning our desires with the natural flow of life. As Epictetus wisely noted, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do happen. This profound insight encourages us to develop an attitude of acceptance towards life's inevitable twists and turns. Life, with all its myriad complexities, is a delicate blend of our efforts and the universe's designs. We meticulously craft our plans and pursue our goals with unwavering determination. Yet there are moments when, despite our best efforts and intentions, the outcomes elude our expectations. In such instances, rather than becoming disheartened or frustrated, Stoicism nudges us to embrace the present circumstances with grace and resilience. Consider the story of Mary, an aspiring musician who dreamt of becoming a concert pianist. She dedicated years to honing her craft, practicing for countless hours, and sacrificing much in pursuit of her dream. However, an unexpected injury left her unable to play the piano at the professional level she had aspired to. Initially devastated, Mary felt her dreams crumble before her eyes. Yet instead of succumbing to despair, she chose to pivot her focus. Mary began teaching music, sharing her passion and knowledge with young students. This new path not only brought her immense joy and fulfillment, but also allowed her to influence and inspire the next generation of musicians. In embracing her fate, Maria found a new purpose that was equally, if not more, rewarding than her original dream. Stoicism teaches us that life's nature is inherently unpredictable, and this unpredictability often leads to growth and new opportunities. Now, thanks to the way the narrative unfolds, we will see another aspect of the following phrase by Marcus Aurelius, which we mentioned earlier, where he says, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote encapsulates the Stoic philosophy of viewing obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones to personal development and new beginnings. When faced with unexpected detours or disappointments, we can choose to see them as integral parts of our journey. The most captivating stories often emerge from the most unexpected turns. By accepting fate, we allow ourselves to adapt and find meaning even in the midst of adversity. Embracing what is on our plate means recognizing that each moment, each challenge, and each unexpected turn holds the potential for growth and transformation. It means understanding that our path may not always align with our initial plans, but it can lead to destinations that are just as, if not more, fulfilling. This mindset empowers us to navigate life's uncertainties with equanimity and resilience, making the most of every experience and crafting a life rich in wisdom and contentment. Ultimately, the essence of Stoic acceptance lies in the realization that while we cannot control the external events that shape our lives, we can control our responses to them. By aligning our desires with the reality of what happens, we find peace and strength in the face of life's ever-changing nature. Number 9. Lend a helping hand. We live in a world bursting with opportunities to make a difference, and as Seneca wisely reminds us, we are all bound together in a partnership. This profound insight underscores the essence of Stoicism, which extends beyond personal enlightenment to encompass the upliftment of the community. By aiding others, we not only enrich their lives but also add deeper meaning and fulfillment to our own existence. Stoicism teaches us that we are interconnected, that our actions have a ripple effect throughout the world. In this vast web of human connections, each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good. This principle can transform how we view our role in society, urging us to look beyond our individual needs and consider how we can positively impact those around us. Consider the story of Emily, a young professional who found herself constantly stressed and overwhelmed by the demands of her job. Seeking relief, she decided to volunteer at a local community center, tutoring underprivileged children in her free time. Initially, she saw it as a way to escape her own worries. However, as she became more involved, she realized the profound impact she was having on the children's lives. Their progress and joy brought her immense satisfaction and a sense of purpose that she hadn't felt in her career. Through her selfless actions, Emily not only transformed the lives of the children she tutored, but also discovered a renewed sense of fulfillment and balance in her own life. This story illustrates the Stoic belief in mutual benefit. By helping others, we inadvertently help ourselves. As Marcus Aurelius put it, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees." This quote captures the essence of the Stoic philosophy that our well-being is intrinsically linked to the well-being of our community. Engaging in acts of kindness doesn't always require grand gestures. Sometimes the simplest actions can have the most profound impact. Helping a neighbor with their groceries, listening to a friend in need, or even offering a smile to a stranger can create a positive chain reaction. These acts of kindness not only uplift those who receive them but also cultivate a sense of connection and purpose within ourselves. In a world where individualism often overshadows community spirit, Stoicism calls us back to the foundational principle of shared humanity. By viewing our lives through the lens of interconnectedness, we begin to see every interaction as an opportunity to make a positive difference. This perspective encourages us to prioritize empathy, compassion, and mutual support in our daily lives. Moreover, the impact of our actions extends beyond the immediate moment. Every act of kindness echoes in the universe, creating a lasting legacy of goodwill. When we uplift others, we contribute to a culture of generosity and compassion that can inspire countless others to do the same. In conclusion, Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment is not found in solitary pursuits, but in the collective progress of our community. By embracing our interconnectedness and actively seeking ways to support and uplift others, we enrich our own lives and contribute to a more compassionate and harmonious world. Remember, it's not just about thriving solo, but elevating others along the journey. As we navigate our paths, let us strive to be beacons of kindness and solidarity, ensuring that our actions resonate with the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Number 10. Examine, refocus, and transform. In our bustling world, where moments to pause and reflect are rare, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius resonates deeply with the well-known phrase we mentioned earlier. And it's not bad to repeat it as well as anything else we repeat, because repetition is the mother of all learning, which says, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This profound insight highlights the crucial role that regular reflection plays in our mental and emotional well-being. Taking time to introspect is akin to gazing into a mirror that reveals the true state of our souls. Through this process, we can identify our patterns, realign our paths, and refresh our perspectives, ultimately paving the way to true contentment and peace. Reflecting on our lives is not merely a passive activity. It is a dynamic and transformative practice. In the same way that we update the software on our devices to improve their functionality, regular introspection serves as a crucial system update for our lives. By pausing to ponder our actions, we gain invaluable insights into our behaviors, motivations, and values. This understanding empowers us to make conscious choices that align with our true selves, fostering a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Consider the example of John, a successful entrepreneur who constantly felt overwhelmed by the demands of his career. Despite his professional achievements, he found himself increasingly dissatisfied and disconnected from his personal life. One evening, after a particularly stressful day, John decided to take a quiet walk in the park. As he strolled among the trees, he began to reflect on his life and the choices that had led him to this point. He realized that in his relentless pursuit of success, he had neglected his relationships and personal well-being. This moment of introspection marked a turning point for John. He resolved to rebalance his life, prioritizing time with his family and self-care. Through regular reflection, he gradually restored harmony to his life, finding joy and contentment in both his professional and personal spheres. This example underscores the transformative power of reflection. When we take the time to examine our lives, we can identify areas that need attention and make meaningful changes. Reflection helps us learn from our missteps, celebrate our small victories, and appreciate the progress we have made. It is a process of continuous growth and self-improvement that brings us closer to our true selves. Seneca, another renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of self-reflection. He said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy, which advocates for lifelong learning and self-examination. By regularly reflecting on our experiences, we cultivate a mindset of growth and resilience, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Moreover, reflection fosters a sense of gratitude and mindfulness. In our fast-paced lives, it is easy to overlook the small moments of joy and accomplishment. Through introspection, we can pause to appreciate these moments, fostering a sense of gratitude that enhances our overall well-being. Celebrating our small wins, no matter how insignificant they may seem, reinforces a positive outlook and motivates us to keep striving for our goals. In practical terms, incorporating reflection into our daily routine can take various forms. Some may find solace in journaling, where they can freely express their thoughts and emotions. Others may prefer meditation or quiet contemplation, allowing their minds to settle and their insights to emerge naturally. Regardless of the method, the key is to create a regular practice that allows for uninterrupted time to reflect on our lives. In conclusion, the practice of reflection is an essential tool for cultivating a fulfilling and balanced life. By regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and experiences, we gain clarity and insight that guide us toward greater self-awareness and contentment. As Marcus Aurelius and Seneca have taught us, the quality of our thoughts shapes the quality of our lives. Let us embrace the wisdom of reflection, making it a cornerstone of our journey toward true happiness and inner peace. In a world that seldom grants us pauses, let us consciously create moments to reflect, learn, and grow, ensuring that our lives are guided by thoughtful intention and purpose. These 10 principles aren't about being cold or detached. Instead, they help us build resilience, live in the present, and lead lives filled with meaning and depth. Each principle offers timeless wisdom that we can incorporate into our busy modern lives to find peace amidst the chaos. As we conclude this enlightening exploration of Stoicism, I can't help but admire how perfectly these ancient principles fit into our hectic modern existence. It just proves that some truths are indeed timeless. These Stoic teachings aren't just relics of the past, they are practical tools for navigating the complexities of our contemporary world. Now, my wonderful virtual friends, I have a little challenge for you all. In the comments below, share which of these Stoic principles resonated with you the most. Was it Seneca's wisdom that struck a chord? Or did Marcus Aurelius feel like your newfound confidant? Let's get this conversation going so we can learn from one another and deepen our collective understanding. Before you dive headfirst into the world armed with this newfound Stoic wisdom, I have a small request. If you found any value in today's session, a bit of enlightenment, or simply enjoyed our time together, please consider subscribing, giving this video a like, and hitting that notification bell. Not for vanity metrics, but so we can continue this journey of wisdom sharing and growth. Life is a journey filled with challenges and surprises, but with the right mindset and a sprinkle of Stoic wisdom, it can be a delightful adventure. Take, for instance, the story of Emily, a young professional grappling with the stresses of a demanding career. She often felt overwhelmed by the expectations placed on her, constantly seeking validation from her peers and superiors. However, upon learning the Stoic principle of finding validation from within, Emily began to shift her focus. She started to measure her worth by her personal values and the quality of her actions, rather than the praise of others. This internal shift brought Emily a profound sense of peace and strength, allowing her to thrive in her career without the constant pressure of external approval. As we mentioned before, Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, reminding us that our mindset profoundly impacts our well-being. By cultivating a mindset rooted in Stoic principles, we can face life's challenges with grace and resilience, transforming potential setbacks into opportunities for growth. Seneca's insights offer another layer of wisdom. He observed, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This profound truth encourages us to not be bogged down by our fears and anxieties, but to face life's uncertainties with courage and clarity. When we accept that we cannot control every outcome, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and open the door to true peace. Consider Jane, a mother juggling multiple responsibilities daily. She often worried about things beyond her control, leading to stress and anxiety. Inspired by Seneca's words, Jane decided to focus on what she could control, her actions and reactions. She learned to let go of her fears about the future and her regrets about the past, finding solace in the present moment. This shift not only improved her mental well-being, but also allowed her to be more present and engaged with her family. So, here's to mastering the art of letting go and living with intention and enthusiasm. Until our next digital meeting, keep the flame of curiosity burning and the spirit of Stoicism alive. Remember, life is not about avoiding difficulties, but about growing through them, enriching ourselves and those around us. As we part ways today, take these Stoic principles to heart and see how they can transform your life. Whether you are dealing with daily stressors or significant life changes, the wisdom of the Stoics provides a guiding light. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a resilient spirit, and you will find that even the most challenging paths can lead to profound growth and fulfillment. Farewell, my friends, and may the wisdom of the Stoics continue to guide you on your path to a life of purpose, peace, and resilience.